Hi friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a budget with me. So this is a first for me. So I do have some notes off to the side. Usually I just create a note in my phone and do all of this electronically. But people like to see how you break things down. So I'm going to give it a shot and see how it goes. So, this is for the pay date of 12/29. So it's actually the 5th check for December, but it will be covering the spending for the first week of January. So I'm going to call it January check number 1. And this is a week that falls where only I am paid. I am paid weekly. My husband is paid bi-weekly. So my total check this week was $675 and some change. And then I did cash in my coins in my Owl piggy bank, and there were $37 in there. So my total is $712, but I'm only stuffing $679. So there's a $33 difference there, and that's because I already put my cart together on the Kroger app, and the items that I needed this week came out to $33. So that's all I'm budgeting for groceries. So we'll go ahead and write that in. So if you know, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I do not pull out cash for groceries because my usual go-to is pickup. So that's charged to my credit or debit card. So I leave that money in the bank. I'm able to spend a pretty low amount weekly on groceries because I coupon a lot on the Smith's app, which is Kroger. So if you have any branch of Kroger near you, utilize the app for sure. I save a lot of money doing that. And then also I have a separate envelope for Costco or Sam's. This is kind of my grocery overflow envelope. So anything extra I need throughout the month, Trader Joe's as well, would come from this usually. And I buy my meat in bulk. And so that's how I'm able to keep my weekly amount so low. Usually it's higher than this. It's in the $60 to $70 range. But I only buy things like milk, eggs, bread, fresh produce, and that's really it. Any random ingredient I might need to make a recipe. Otherwise, all the meat, which is the most costly item, is bought at Costco. So anyway, that's how I do that. And let's jump right into the rest of it. So in my wallet for dining out, I'm going to put $50 this week. And my fun money is going to get $20. Buffer. So I changed some of my categories also. So you'll notice that if you've seen any of my other videos. I do have a binder setup video that just went out. So you can see how I set up my new categories, and I added a whole new binder, and I took a few categories out of my wallet that I wasn't really utilizing. So buffer or miscellaneous is getting 16, and then this doesn't go in my wallet. I give this money to my husband, but he also gets $20 of fun money. And again, all of this money is shared between my husband and I. I'm the one that pretty much manages the money and manages the envelopes and all of that. But he can take from it whenever he wants. And he primarily uses a card. And then I go back and unstuff for whatever purchases he had made. So next is my long-term sinking funds. So this is where most of my check is going to go. And let me see. I'm going to put 20 in emergency. That's what I usually put every week. This is a new category. The dog's emergency fund is getting 20. And let's see, car repairs had 75. I want to make it an even 100. So let's put 25. And then Michigan this week, I think, is only going to get 10. And I think anniversary, I'm only going to put 10 because the biggest chunk is going to go towards vacation. And then home projects is a new category. I'm not stuffing that just yet. And taxes, I'm not going to be stuffing. So that's going to get 0 and that's going to get 0. So let's see where we're at so far. I'm going to take my starting amount, which is 712, and we'll subtract what I've written down so far. So 33, 50, 20, 16, 20. So that was for my wallet. Long term, 20, 20, 25, 10, and 10. 488. And then I think I'm going to put 150 into vacation. Okay. So 338 left. All right. And then moving into my short term. Let's see. The dogs, I want to give them 50 because they are costly and I need to buy food for one of my dogs. Household is going to get 10. Costco, I'm putting 70. Usually I wouldn't put this much, but I did go purchase some things yesterday and it was a little more than I had in my envelope. So I'm just paying myself back for that. So that'll completely pay off my Costco trip and I think leave $25 or $30 in my envelope. And then beauty, I'm going to put 40. I think this one's empty right now because my husband got a haircut and I bought a couple hair products, but I have a e-salon membership, which is for hair color. So that's going to be coming out soon. So this should more than cover that. And then toiletries, I don't really need a whole lot, but I'll put 10. Self-care, this is a new category for me. And toiletries is also new. It's just replacing my personal envelope that I had. So self-care, I'm going to put 20. And health is getting 10. Again, this one isn't stuffed super heavily because we have an FSA and we have really good health insurance. So I don't have to use this a whole lot. Okay, so now let's subtract these. So 50, 10, 70, 40, 10, 20, and 10. So I think I have 128 left. And like I said, I do have a cheat sheet to the side here because this is my first budget with me video. So I kind of already went through and done this. Okay, so coffee, I'm not going to put anything this week. Entertainment, I'm going to put 20. Clothes, I'm going to put 10. So again, this is a new envelope because I did have a divider for it in my wallet that I never ended up using. Since cash stuffing, I buy clothes a lot less than I used to. And when I do, it's usually second hand. So I just don't spend as much on clothes anymore. So 10 in clothes. Shopping's going to get 20. And let's see. Gifts is going to get 5. Hobbies is going to get 5. This is a new category, mostly for my husband for his Pokemon cards. And I literally don't have enough spaces here for all my envelopes, so I had to print a second one of these. So let's move over here. Tech, this is a new one, is going to get 5. Furniture, also new. That's not getting anything. So let's add those, or subtract those, I guess, from what I have left. So I have 128 left. So I'm going to subtract 20. Whoops. I just messed this up. Okay, so let's start from the get-go here. Well, I had 128 left, so let's just do that. Okay, 128 minus 20 minus 10 minus 20 minus 5 minus 5, and then 5 again, and so I have 63. So let's see if I did this right here. The Every Little Bit challenge, I'm finally starting that this week. That is going to get 36. Let's see. Yes. And the emergency fund, I'm putting 20. This is my emergency fund savings challenge. So pretty much every week I'm at least putting 40 towards an emergency fund. My $500 monthly debt goal isn't getting anything with this check. And then in the 50 envelope challenge, I'm going to put 7, which actually I don't think I have the number 7 left on my card. I think I have 6, and I'm just going to throw the extra dollar in there. So, okay, so minus 20, minus 7, and 0 left. So that used our whole amount, which was $712, and the actual cash stuffing is $679 because this 33 I left in my account. That's how much my grocery pickup is going to be. So, okay, so that's it. Let's do the cash breakdown. See what we've got here. And let's see, for dining out, I'm going to do a 20, 2 10s, and 2 5s. And then my fun money is getting a 20. Buffer's going to get a 10, a 5, and a single. Fun money for my husband's going to get a 20. Emergency will be a 20. Dog's emergency a 20. Car repairs will be a 20 and a 5. Michigan will get a 10. Vacation is going to get 3 50s. Anniversary will get a 10. Then, whoops, I messed that up there. That line. Okay, those aren't getting anything. Pups, that's going to get 2 20s and a 10 to make 50. Household's going to get a 10. Costco is going to get 20, 40, 60, and 70. Beauty will get 2 20s. Toiletries will get a 10. Self-care will get a 20, and health will get a 10. Coffee we're skipping. Entertainment, I'm going to do a 10 and 2 5s. Clothing, 10. Well, this doesn't quite add up here, so I'm just going to squiggle over this, I guess. Shopping is going to get 20. Gifts, a 5. And hobbies, a 5. Okay, so didn't really think this through with how these add up. I guess you can't really use these lines. All right, so let's see. I have 3 50s. how many 20s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fives. This is kind of off, you guys, but oh well. No twos and one single. And then let's go on the back here. So tech is going to get a 5. Furniture is not getting anything. The every bit challenge is a 1, a 5, a 10, and a 20. Emergency fund is going to get a 20. Nothing for my debt envelope. And then for the 50 envelope, we're going to do a 5 and 2 ones. So here is going to be 3, 3, 1, and 2. So let's add up this. So 3 times 1 would be 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 10. And 2 20s would be 40. So let's add up this page. 3 plus 15 plus 10 plus 40. This page is 68. Okay, let's add up this page, make sure we're all good. Okay, let's see. Okay, so 1 1, that's 1. 9 fives, 45. 11 tens, that would be 110. 15 20s, 300, whoops, and 3 50s, that's 150. So we have 1 plus 45 plus 110 plus 300 plus 150 plus, so this is 606 I have over here, and then I had 68. I'm off by a 5. Let's see. Do I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where did I mess something up? 25. Whoops. This is supposed to be here for a 10. All right, so then that would make this 12, which would make this 120. And this 40. Sorry for all the scribbling. So let's add this up one more time. Okay, so 1 plus 40 plus 120 plus 300 plus 150 would give us 611. That's correct. Okay, 611 plus the 68 from the other page is 679. There we go. All right, so now I have my cash breakdown and everything ready to go and written out so I can film my cash stuffing video. So that is what I'm going to do next. If you haven't checked it out, again, I do have a budget setup video that I just put out that shows all of my new categories, all of my new trackers, what savings challenges I'm going to be working on in 2024. I also put out a end of December sinking funds update, so check that out. And then, as always, we'll look forward to seeing you in the next cash stuffing. Thank you so much for watching. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you enjoyed this content, please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. It would really help to grow my channel. So that's it for today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.